Well, this looks a little different now, doesn't it? Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. I say something gay, and I am just drinking some fruit punch out of my beautiful tumbler that I've been using nonstop for the last 2 weeks. And I'm drinking water because hydration is always important.
Sure. And hello, and hi. Ciao, bellas. I've been waiting to say that all day.
Good.
But I am Lana, your resident evil diva, here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea her. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I today am drinking orange juice. I just felt like drinking orange juice, and I wanted a lot of it, so I'm drinking it out of my big cup. But
Good.
if I was drinking it out of a smaller cup, a mug perhaps, it would be out of my cup mug. Cup mug. And you know what? You can get your own cup mug or any of our other cup merch at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the descriptions below, so hit it up. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. And I'm looking at you, Italy. I'm looking at all of you. And you know what? I feel like I should be looking here because who are you?
Who the hell are you?
I don't even what?
Hi. Hi, everybody. I am Nirupam. You know me as Hugeasmammoth. And oh, wait, we're supposed to know what we're drinking. So I'm just drinking water. It may or may not have vodka in it. And
Period.
we are drinking today. And I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us, Niru. Thrilled. Thrilled.
What's it? Well, now I'm looking at you, Niru.
Yeah.
Get your cup mug. Prepare. Period. Okay.
Oh.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. But yes, we're thrilled to have Niru here to talk about episode 3 of Drag Race Italia and Italia in general.
Yes.
But yes, let us know, Niru, thoughts, first 2 episodes, Italia 3. What are you thinking so far?
A huge glow up. I mean, I was a fan of season 2. Mm-hmm. I know, like, a lot of people didn't like it or whatever, but I thought it was one of the better seasons of last year. Mm-hmm. So, like, season 3, I mean, I had high hopes. It was one of my most anticipated franchises. It's not UK, I can tell you that. But Italia, I really was excited. And honestly, like, the first 2 episodes were great. And I'm, like, the contestants are incredible, like, very charming. Like, Melissa Bianchini is mother.
Truly.
And I love, like, old queens. So Silvana I love it. I love it.
old
queen.
Seasoned, I shall say.
I'm about to say, please season.
Yeah.
Please, let's keep it seasoned. Because now I feel very old.
But you're never, Lana.
No, because I'm seasoned, baby, and seasoning only gets better. Period. And black don't crack. Period.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I mean, 2 episodes in, we have gotten a really, really strong season so far. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest. This episode went back to a little bit of the Italia we know from the past, where I was like, this judging. this cracked ass judging from Priscilla.
Yeah.
But in the end, the outcome was something I agreed with. So I said,
Okay.
Talking about Priscilla, the glow up.
Yeah, the drag is
she-
better.
She stole Mama Pau's team. Like, that glow up is real. And she went from truck driver to like a Buick driver now. It's
think
truly,
so.
I love it.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
maybe a Buick. We'll go. You know what, Buick? I think that's right.
Yeah, like
Correct.
You must say it sounds correct.
Sounds correct.
Correct.
Oh, I'm so excited. Canada's coming back soon. Oh,
Oh yeah.
thrilled. But we walk back into the workroom. We've lost our migraine.
No.
I loved her.
Me too.
I was a
so
fan.
sad.
Her talent show will go down in history as like the holy trinity of this year. Peach from Belgium.
Yep.
Our mother Monica from All Stars 8, Not a Soul Can Clock. And then Miss Amy Krania's talent show. My personal 3 favorite talent show of the year. I don't care.
What was that second one again, Nito? I'm sorry, I don't know if I heard you properly.
Not a Soul Can Clock. Not a Soul Can Clock.
We have the audio.
Not a Soul Can Clock.
I
haven't been able to use that in a while.
No, we did not.
I mean, our holy trinity of this year, as far as Drag Race is concerned, is kind of
Not a Soul Can Clock.
and
I'm
then
serving fashion tonight on the runway.
wait. What
Yeah.
one was for? What is that one from?
That is from Down Under with Miss Gabriella Labucci
Oh,
with 7 Fashion on the runway. I love that one. I think that is my favorite one.
friend of the pod, Gabriella Labucci. We love her.
We love her. We're trying to get her for Italia to come on because I mean,
Yeah.
it only makes sense for Gabriella Labucci to come talk about Italia, right?
We're trying to make it happen.
We want it so bad.
Have we formally asked her yet? I don't think so. But are we going to try? Yes.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna ask. It's just gonna
Good.
happen.
Good.
Good.
So
Mhm.
we come back in. Amy is gone. Everyone's sad that Amy is gone.
yeah.
We're celebrating the win from last
Mhm.
week.
Mm-hmm.
Silvana, Miss
Yeah.
Miss della Magliana. I'm mad that I was pronouncing her name wrong because all of preseason I was like Silvana della Magliana and like emphasizing everything, and that's not how she pronounced her name, and it makes me sad.
How does she pronounce it?
It's Magliana, or it's very fast.
Magliana.
Magliana. But I'm
Okay.
like exaggerating. I'm like Magliana, and it's not that. I'm upset by it, but it's fine. And so we immediately come back into the workroom. This episode, cut and dry.
Whoop.
They said we don't have time for
Don't have
any
time.
moments. We don't have time for a mini challenge
Nope.
that the same person is going to win all season. We don't have time for. We barely have time for Kiara's beautiful ranting about the challenge.
Oh yeah. I love Chiara Francini.
So
Her
good.
fascinators give me life. Like, it gets bigger and bigger every episode. And I love it.
I'm like, is it gonna just get bigger to the point where it's just like 3 times the size of her own head? That's what I want. I also keep saying she's the one non-drag queen that I'd be like, you know what? You could host a franchise. That's
I
fine.
agree. Agreed.
I'm like, if we're gonna have a cis woman who's not a drag queen hosting Drag Race, it would be Chiara Francini.
Oh, very much. I agree. She's always so excited too.
But very excitable. I was like,
Maybe a little too excited at times.
see, y'all didn't warn me about this when we started watching this. You never told me what to expect, Logan.
I told you she was a lot.
You never said anything about her. You talking so much about the host and you didn't like the host.
You're
But
right.
you never said anything about Kiara. And I was like, oh my God, this one here is
Yeah.
a lot.
Because,
And it's
yeah. For context, Nidu, this is Lana's first full year of watching Drag Race ever.
Oh.
ever.
So everything is new to Lana.
Oh, wow.
And I've been watching all of these franchises up from what?
Your first full one was All Stars.
I know that I didn't. Well, yeah, I guess it was. Or was it España?
It was, oh no, it was España.
Yeah, my first full one was España.
Did we like it?
I liked it. I was upset that somebody who I wanted to go further did not. But I liked it. Clover. I wanted Clover in the end.
Robada.
I'm a Clover Beach was the first queen that I was like, you know what? I stand. I'm standing her. I love her. And I still love her and I want to meet her. But yeah, it's fine. It was fine. It was good.
I was gonna say Lana's Holy Trinity now, I think, is Clover, Bernie, and Kiona.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
great trinity.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
That
Yeah.
is great.
Mother. When I say mother, they're all mother. Period.
Bernie renamed our podcast The Tea, so we're currently in rebranding.
Oh, I love that.
She's great.
Look,
I love
Bernie
her.
loves me. She knows who I am.
Bernie knows who we all are, and Bernie follows all of us, and that was the day we all cried.
I know.
I love that so much.
Ugh.
Dying. But yes, so Italia. We're here to talk
Yes.
about Drag Race Italia.
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah.
So we find out that this week's Maxi Challenge and the entire episode is a dedication to Paula and Kiara. Now I knew who they were, besides Paula being a guest judge, because Paula and Kiara competed at Sanremo last year, which is the Italian qualifier for Eurovision.
Oh.
They did not do well.
Oh.
But women don't do well at Sanremo, so it's just like a thing. I liked their song. It's Furore, the one they keep singing over and over on this episode. That's the song they competed with.
Oh.
So, but yeah, so the whole week is honoring them. We're doing a Rusical on their life, allegedly, kind of, sort of, maybe. I
was very surprised. I said a Rusical this early. Wait, what happened to my number 6 episode where the Rusicals always happen?
That's Snatch Game, Lana.
Oh no, you're right. That's Snatch Game.
Are contractually obligated by Viacom and Paramount Plus episode 6 Snatch Game.
Isn't it weird how Paramount has like a specific, like a play-by-play, like this episode is a roast, this is a makeover, this is this. Like Germany and Brazil both had makeovers and roast on the same day.
And Mexico followed the exact same format.
Yeah. It's like switch it up. You know, it doesn't hurt to like move things around here and there, but I guess ain't broke, don't fix it.
None of them are turning out to be horrible seasons.
Yeah.
But so we're doing the Rusical of their life. We are auditioning for parts.
Yeah.
With Kiara, with Paolo, and with this other beautiful man that doesn't make another appearance on this episode, but I wish he did.
Italian man, I'm telling you.
Oh, I was like, oh my.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. And you're gorgeous. Ugh, those eyes.
And then he never shows up again.
They never shows up again. I was like, where's the cute Italian man? But he was the choreographer. I was like, so can we see dance part?
Yeah.
Can we see them rehearse in the dance? But no, we see nothing. And they just snatch away the eye candy and never to be seen again.
Right. I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
And then we go from that. We get a little bit of stuff in the workroom, and it's mostly Vezirja. And this is the moment where I'm like, okay, cool, Vezirja's going home.
This is the moment where I was like, I think they saw what our episode and they saw that I didn't know how to pronounce her name and everybody else didn't. It made me feel really good that I was not the only one that did not know how to pronounce her name. And Logan is not going to make me feel bad for not knowing how to pronounce her name because
Vezirja.
nobody in that workroom who was with her for all that time did not know how to pronounce her name. So I was like, well, good. I don't feel bad. But I know it now. Vezirja. I got it.
Vezirja. She was so funny.
She was
So funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, like when she said she was a cement mixer, it was so funny. She was like, I can't dance, but I'm like a cement mixer.
In my past life, I was a cement mixer, so
Yeah.
I don't really know how to move.
It's so funny. And then she was like, in the past I was a doctor. I forgot what the context was in like the confessional. She was like, I was a doctor, and I was like, this is so random. Like, I love her.
I'm obsessed with her, and I'm devastated. We'll talk about it. And then in the workroom as they're getting ready, because we don't see any of the rehearsal process. We don't know who anyone's part is. They don't reveal any of that. They go, it's a 59-minute episode this week, and 20 of that has to be this musical that doesn't end up mattering. So we're not showing anything. But we're in the workroom, and there's mention of Vezirja just going, girl, girl, girl. And it's like, I'm like, okay, more funny moments. And then she's talking to Sypario about how excited she is that there's another tall queen. And she's like, I'm so inspired by the fact that you're tall and the way that you move your body. And I'm just like, yes. Sure. Okay.
Work.
Sure. Great.
Great. Get it? Girl.
Girl. I think we're going to have to add that
Girl.
to our arsenal of reaction sounds. Girl.
Girl.
It's the new Bob the drag queen going, girl. Now it's just girl.
Girl.
But
well, yeah. That was that.
And just like that, we're already at the runway. We're already there. We're already.
Love it.
Yes.
Getting so much for us.
I love it so much.
Oh, we got it on the side. Ooh.
Oh, of course we do. So this is a shot of the Rusical. I had to edit in Sissy Lea.
Oh.
Because this is the final shot they show at the very end of the Rusical. And Sissy is just like off to the left. So she's not even in the final shot.
Well,
And that's really the moment where I was like, okay, they do not give a single fuck about Sissy Lea on the show. Noted.
But I will say, I adore Sissy Lea. Period.
Me too.
Fan. Big fan.
Wait.
Sissy Lea.
Sicily is the one that had the red outfit.
No,
Okay.
she's in the green.
Oh, her.
So in the green, I had to edit her into this photo because she wasn't in the shot, and I'm like, but we are big fans of Sissy Lea here because
Yes,
she is a big fan of us, so we love her even more than we did before. But
I love that.
yes, what did we think of this kind of off the wall nutso Rusical?
Can I go first?
Oh,
I
please.
didn't like it.
I didn't either.
The first, season 1, the Raffaella Cara Rusical is one of my favorite Rusicals.
I agree with you.
I actually went back and listened to entire Raffaella Cara discography after that. It was so.
Isn't she incredible?
She's great. And the second Lady Gaga one was also not bad. It was actually really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that one too. And this, the whole fantastical element, it was messy. I didn't care for it.
I was frustrated with this because the way it was presented was it was a Rusical of their life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool, lovely. Through the lens of a fairy tale?
It's just
It felt very Mamma Mia also in the way that they're telling this story, but presumably all of the songs are their songs.
yeah.
And I meant to pull a compilation of all of the shots of Paula and Kiara because they have them both. Kiara's the guest judge, obviously. And I meant to pull a full spectrum of all of the times that they cut to them, and they're both just so confused.
They are.
And they're both just like, huh? And like Kiara wasn't even doing a good job at hiding it.
Oh, yeah. They did not like that.
I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. There's 11 queens, and like Paula and Kiara are like two people. So why not just do one is a narrator, and then it's like 5 stages of their career. So 2 of them play like a young, then the 2 are like is a teenager, then 2 is like the first single, 2 is like, and then 2 is like middle, and then 2 is present. That way, like you have, and everybody gets like their own moment. Like say West End Wendy's from UK vs. the World. Like everyone has a singular moment. That way it's fair, and it's like clear about that it's their life.
Yeah.
This was messy.
I didn't understand this at all. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know what the whole purpose was for this. I felt like some people did really well in the mess of that it was. But I was like, I don't get the story. So I couldn't really follow along with it. And like I watched this first thing this morning, and it was so fresh brain, woke up, I'm like, okay, I'm woke. I'm gonna watch this.
No.
I'm gonna see what's going on. And I was like, am I still asleep? Because I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused. Because I'm like you said, we were promised. It was like presented as a story of their life. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're babies. That's cute. Then we'll go into, bam. Now we're pop stars. Okay, fine. If you don't want to show the teenage life or whatever, and then going right into pop stars, fine. But to make it into like this fairy tale kind of thing, I'm like, you don't have to do that. They're pop stars. They already got their own music, so the musical is them. They are the musical. So just tell their story through their songs. And I don't know. It just felt weird. But I like Melissa ate it up. She ate her role up. Melissa was
100%.
But I felt so bad because
Vezirja
is standing next to her.
Look, that was shady.
That was super shady.
Didn't they do an audition? She literally said she can't dance. They set her up.
But because she can sing really well, they gave her the co-lead with Melissa.
And I'm like, but she can't.
They set her up. Putting
They
her
did.
next to Melissa.
They did.
Just nasty.
It was nasty. It was.
They better make her the host of Drag Race Albania for this.
Now, at this point, they have to because they set this. They set her up so bad because standing next to Melissa, she looked.
Yeah.
But Melissa ate it up. She looked amazing. She danced amazing. I felt like some of the I'm not gonna remember names of who all did what because I'm not. But the 3 fairies in the pink and the blue and the green.
So it was Sissy Lea in the green. It's Prada in the blue. And I do not remember who is in the pink.
But they did really well. I thought they did their part
they did
really well. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed Sypario as the disco ball.
Same.
I was like, I love.
Oh, the third one is Leila in the pink.
She did great.
So it's Prada, Leila, and Sissy as the 3 fates.
Yeah, love them.
And then you had Silvana as the narrator.
I like Silvana.
She did okay.
I like Silvana.
Yeah.
Vezirja and Melissa were the leads.
Mm-hmm.
Lina was the Mirage. I thought Lina did really well as well.
I did too.
Lina Galore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lina Galore. And then you had Sheeva as the like villain character, and then the two hench people were Lightning Aurora and Morgana.
I forgot about
Last
that.
Sheeva should have been in the bottom.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm about to say those two were forgettable characters for me. Honestly.
It should have been Sheeva and Vezirja.
You know, like last Sheeva I like, but she kind of made me
Faded.
mad from the first episode where she was talking about how she got her name.
Uh-huh.
And then she went and misgendered the god.
Misgendered the god and got like all of the details wrong.
Oh, all the details wrong. And
My roommate said the same thing because he's Indian. And he said the exact same thing when we watched it together. He was like, oh, she has all of the details wrong about Sheeva, but work.
I had a whole ass rant. I texted it to Sid. I was like, girl, because I'm Hindu. I'm not Indian, but
Yeah.
I'm from Nepal. I'm Hindu. And I mean, I grew up Hindu. And then it just made me angry. And I thought it was like a subtitle problem. And I was like,
No.
okay, girl, what? Like, you're going to name yourself. First of all, and you, okay, fine, you said he, like she instead of he. Okay, fine, it's a drag competition.
Mhm.
Great.
But then you get all the details wrong.
Every single detail wrong.
I love that you all. I get so excited when other cultures get very upset about when people get details wrong and say things wrong about their culture, and they're like, absolutely not, because that's stupid and that's wrong. And I love it because I do it too when people do stupid stuff and say stupid stuff about my culture. I'm like, are you crazy? That is so stupid. You don't know details about this. And I'm a fan of this. I am loving this conversation so much. Like, I'm not the one doing the ranting, because usually, it's me. I'm the one ranting. I rant about it all. And I'm like, this is so stupid. I hate it. You don't know about this. How could you not? This is human knowledge, general knowledge, and you're just dumb. And now I have you, and I thank you for being here. So please continue your rant. Please.
No, because even last week, I was like, she should be in the bottom just for that. Like, really? And then, okay, two things. Also, like in Mexico, Vermelha Noir,
Yeah.
her entrance look, that really made me so, like, not angry. Angry wouldn't be the right word, but I would laugh. Because the way she was walking, because she was like a whole cultural outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, girl, you did not eat that.
Well, Julie.
I don't want to get in trouble for this, but it is what it is. But like, girl, at least you could have Googled who like the god that you named yourself after is.
Mm-hmm.
I just laughed. It like, rather than angry, I just laughed. I laughed, and then in my video, I was like, what was it? Was it a subtitle mistake? And then people are in the comment were like trying to explain it, and I was like, you're explaining my own culture to me. It's like they were like, because Lord Shiva is like an omnipresent god, and I was like, yeah, I get it. I grew up with it. I know about it.
I'm aware.
I'm very aware who.
If anyone's gonna be aware here, it's me.
If anybody know, it's me. I know this because I grew up this way. Oh,
Good.
This warms my heart. I love it. Sorry.
I love it.
I hit my microphone and everything. I love it so much.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
So now Niru is just on a campaign of La Shiva in the bottom every week until she goes home.
Until she goes. She can go home any day for Niru. Niru was like, she can go. Because she don't even know how to do the correct details and how she got her name. Trying to use some gods that she talking about. She don't even know what she talking. Yes.
You know what it is? Because there's a lot of like lore and history in like behind the names and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she took she misconstrued the explanations. Because when she says like goddess of dance, it's one of the forms of Lord Shiva is a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just took that and ran with it. I think that's what it is. Like she just looked at like the details and just made it just jumbled it up. I think that's what it is. So it's like, if you're gonna take something, just make sure you don't misconstrue it.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, at least try to say it authentically. I think that was my problem. I was like, girl.
And here
She might have been more worried.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say she may have been more concerned with the fact that La Sheeva is big bitch in Italian. So that's probably what she was more preoccupied with.
Yeah, like just say that.
Right.
Had all the thing about the whole
You don't have to
thing.
bring up things that you don't fully know.
Yeah, like big bitch is funny.
Right.
It's really funny.
It's funny, but it's like.
And here I thought you were gonna say you didn't like La Sheeva because she is a big bitch.
That's what I said. I said like
her attitude. Like I'm thinking, she don't like her because she doesn't like how she talks to people, how short she is, how snappy she is. Like, yeah, no, it's because you don't know how you even got your name together. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Please come back anytime.
I know.
Period.
You
more
may or may not
rant.
be seeing Niru on the channel again very soon.
I just need more people to rant like me, and
I have my moments.
You do. We need more of that.
We do.
Okay.
I love ranting. I have another rant if you would let me.
Hold on. Give me about 30 seconds and then absolutely you can.
Absolutely you can. Because
hold on.
Here at the Cup, we make sure that if we're going to rant, you're going to have your moment. We're going to let you have it. And we're going to even make a banner for you.
There we go.
Okay.
I just wanted to make the banner. Go for it, my darling.
Okay. Canada Drag Race is coming in November 15th.
Yes.
Right? I hate how the winner will be crowned next year. They should have finished every shit of every season this year. Why is it bleeding into 2024? It is such it's a non-issue, but it's an issue for me. Now we have to wait till January to do our end of the year list, or all the winners of 2022 Drag Race. But no, it's a 2024 Drag Race. I hate it. It's a small thing,
but it's a big thing.
They ruined it. Now we can't even look like it's because last year was so perfect. Canada versus the world. Raja was crowned right at the end of the year.
Exactly.
And then we opened a new slate. Like we started new. But here it's gonna be like, who the fuck is gonna get crowned next year?
Like, we're not going to be able to include the finale lip sync of Canada season 4 in our top lip syncs of the year video, and I'm frustrated about it.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like, just start in October.
Right.
No, because all the Drag Race was still happening in October. I'm good. I'll take it because at least we get a little bit of a break. There weren't 6 franchises at once, and we're trying to cover all of them. Like, that's what I'm happy about. But you could have started. You could have started next week.
Next week. Yeah. Yes.
But
November 9th. Sounds like a
November
lovely day.
16th.
I don't know.
I hate it.
I don't know.
I blame Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That sounds right. I guess.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Well, do we have any other thoughts on the wild Rusical before?
It was just wild. It was crazy. Nobody liked it. We moved.
La Sheeva should have been at the bottom. Okay.
Agreed. Agreed.
Gotta go.
Viva el amor. Another Paula and Kiara song.
Yeah.
Logan, you are killing the game.
I know I am. Thank you.
You are doing it every week for the last few weeks, sir. Mr. He, you have been slaying it.
Thank you.
I want to give you your flowers and your props, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm putting a little bit more effort in. We're doing themed category slides.
These are beautiful. The one from UK.
Oh, I know. I watched it.
You're killing it. You're killing it.
Thank you. Oh, it's not a Niru rant anymore. I should change it back.
Well, we should go back to what we were.
There we go. Much better. Much better.
Oh.
First is Priscilla.
Hey, Priscilla girl.
She looks soft.
She looks soft.
She looks like she would be safe in a design challenge.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
hope she doesn't show her arms.
She
Yeah.
looks safe in a superhero category.
If we're doing the superhero design challenge from UK season 2,
Yes.
she
That
would have
I
been
have
safe.
not watched.
Yes. We'll go with that.
Improvement. Last week she looked gorgeous.
I loved last week.
Gorgina.
I was not here last week to talk about it. Best thing I've ever seen Priscilla wear,
Oh.
honestly.
We ranted on about how gorgeous
Oh.
she looked last week.
So good.
So good.
So good. This week, she kind of looks more like RuPaul. Because RuPaul's doing her, as Juicebox has called it, Scoochie Woochie dress. And I do love that term, so I am going to steal it from Juicebox. But
Yeah.
Priscilla's in her Scoochie Woochie dress.
Yes.
Okay.
The legs
the
are
big-
looking beautiful.
The legs,
are looking good.
the legs are legging. Mhm.
Yes.
Priscilla
That
is
look-
attractive. I can't
Yes.
say that she's not.
I
Yeah.
agree. Out of drag, Priscilla is definitely
Gorgeous.
Gorge.
Yeah, very attractive
Gorge.
out of yeah. I love the out of drag looks. I'm like, okay, Priscilla, I see you. But the wig is wigging too, by the way.
The wig is wigging.
Yeah.
This is a good hair hat wig today.
Good hair hat wig. Good hair hat wig.
I think she's finding her style in this RuPaul big teased blonde moment. And honestly, I'm here for it. She looks
I
great in
agree.
blonde.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, with that blonde and then that tanned skin
Yeah.
that she has, it works. It works.
I can't say Priscilla's bad at drag either. I just don't agree with her opinions 9 times out of 10. But she's a great drag artist.
Okay.
So
She was in some Got Talent. I forgot what country, but she was in one of those.
oh, was she?
Yeah, you should watch the audition. It's on YouTube.
I might have to.
Yes, please do. I
That
forgot
sounds
which country
interesting.
was it.
Was it not
It was
Italy?
not. Was it Italy? No, I think it was something different. I think Spain might be, but it was basically it was a Got Talent thing.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Work.
Okay.
First up on our Viva el Amor category is Sissy Lea. Niru, do you want to start us out?
Oh, I think it's fine. I feel like because she was in the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And she was shocked, but I was like, I agree. You know, like it's simple, but like she looks like good, but it's simple and it's fine. Like it's not blowing me away. You know?
It's too on the nose for me.
Yeah.
The category is Viva l'Amor, and she's giving us a heart.
Yeah.
It's very on the nose. It's not bad. For me, I don't know if I would have put her in the bottom. Maybe not the bottom. Maybe the bottom 3, but maybe not the bottom 2.
Again,
Oh.
for the third week in
For
a
the
row.
third week in a row. I think she probably would have been perfectly safe. Maybe a low save, but safe. I don't, because like it looks fine. It looks good. It fits her well. Her makeup is great. The hair hat wig is interesting. It's not horrible. I'm not like hating it. It's just not over the top crazy. It's fine.
Also, they said that they're only gonna judge on the look, not the Rusical.
That was my exact point that I was about to bring up, because I'm just like, this is why I'm frustrated again with Priscilla judging, because I thought Sissy was one of the better people in the Rusical. If I'm being honest, I remember what she was doing. She had her choreo down. She was entertaining in the little bits that she was there. I thought she did really well. And then for her to ultimately end up in the bottom 2 for this, I was so frustrated.
They could have easily picked a top 3 and a bottom 3 from that Rusical. Like they acted like it was, like the Madonna Rusical. It was not that.
They acted like it was the Panto Rusical that they just did on UK. Like,
hello, because everybody was good on that one.
Yeah.
But it was clearly some tops and bottoms in this musical. Clear tops, clear bottoms. And she was not one of them.
Yeah, they got lazy. They said,
got
you know what,
lazy.
let's look at the runway.
They said, we know who we want to send home already. We're going to make sure we send her home.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. We'll talk about it. But
I agree with you both. I think this look is simple. I liked the heart beating effect that she had. That brought it a little bit above, just simple and like ordinary for me. But I agree with you, Lana. She hit the nail on the head, and I would have maybe liked a little bit. I would have liked maybe if it was like the heart breaks and then there's a reveal. Like beating heart breaks, reveal into a heart gown. I don't know. Like just something else. Something a little bit more. That's all I really needed from her. But Nita, we do also score looks on the channel. It can be a numerical thing, or it could really be just an arbitrary feeling. We typically do things numerically, but like if you have just like an arbitrary feeling that you're feeling like, you can score it that way too. There's no limit to the way that you can score things. So for me,
you start the scores and I'm gonna go down and roll.
So I'm gonna give Sissy Lea a 75.
I would give probably a 73.
I'll give her a 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're two of the more generous scorers across the cup. If David was here, you'd be shocked hearing like our scores than going to his because they are routinely lower.
I think for this, David probably would give it a 69.
Nice.
Maybe a 65. Nice. But yeah.
Nice. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Next up.
David's my husband, by the way.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's
Leila Yarn.
Leila Yarn.
Gorge.
Nita, what do you think?
She should have been. If we are just judging runways, why was she just safe?
Exactly.
Right? Like, okay, fine. If you were looking at the Rusical safe, okay.
Yeah.
But like, if we're gonna look at the runway,
just the runway.
High?
And it would have been a lovely redemption from her last week being in the bottom two for no reason.
Right.
I would have picked out Silvana and put her in there. We're gonna come to Silvana later, but like it's it's such a beautiful runway. She has a concept. She didn't just put a heart on her body. It's so good. I like it. I think it's pretty great. And I love deconstructed like gowns.
Yeah.
Like when you see like the inside of it, I love it. It's one of my favorite things. So I like this a lot.
I did too. I thought this was beautiful. I thought it was conceptual. I thought her makeup looked stunning. I love the headpiece. I love what she did with the white thing wrapping around her face.
The lace.
The lace on the face. Come on.
Lace?
Face lace? Come on now. It's so good. I love what she did with this look. It's stunning. And like I agree. I don't understand why she was simply safe when we're just judging on the runway. And if that's the case, this should have been up to the top. This should have been high. It's somebody who I love, who was high, who I felt should have been saved, because this should have been saved. This should have been high. Like, let's be real. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
She has impressed me 3 weeks out of 3 now with these looks. Like I didn't know what to expect from Leila going into the season, and I'm so impressed with her thus far in a way that like I think I misjudged her preseason, a la kind of the way I misjudged Lorelai Rivers from Germany. Like I was like, I don't know what she's gonna bring. I kind of dismissed her a little bit, and Lorelai served the whole time she was there for the most part. Leila, I'm getting a lot of that too. I'm like, she's giving fashion, she's giving concept, and I love it. So for me, honestly, my cup is full for Leila.
Oh yeah, for sure. My cup is full.
My cup is spilling.
Spilt over. Her. Love it.
I love it. Yeah, so when we get to full and overflowing, there's like a whole just mishmash of things, and
it's anything you want it to be at that point.
I love spilling. I love spilling as a new addition to that.
Yeah, sure.
I love that.
I'm here for it.
Love it, love it, love it. Next up, Lightning Aurora.
Okay. When she took off the thing, like the to reveal the horns,
Uh-huh.
I was like, we saw the horns. Like, I know there's something under your thing. It's a lace thing that you're covering it with. That was so funny to me. And then the judges went, oh, horns. You saw that. You saw it through the lace. It just, that was so funny to me. But I really like this. I think she looks beautiful. And yeah, I mean, I like the whole bull aspect. I think it's beautiful. It's elegant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she pulled this off. It was beautiful. I do agree with you about the horns. I'm like, we saw it. Why y'all acting so surprised?
Yeah.
It's lace. It's see-through. We can see the horns. But okay, judges, go ahead. But she ate this up. Her face, that face. Oh, that face. She killed this makeup. Like, it's so perfectly soft. It's so perfect with this outfit. The corset's taking and cinching her in at that waist. It's so good. She looked good. I like this look.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say I like something she's worn on the runway. Because I haven't really loved either of the other things she's worn on the runway so far.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Lightning, give me something good on the runway. And she did. And I'm thrilled about it. I love specifically the way that this skirt is draping on her, just like high in the hip and then a little bit lower, like fully exposing the corset. I'm like, that's kind of cute. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
The mug, beautiful. The wig, phenomenal. She has this beautiful smoking effect in her smoky eye that just blends so beautifully. You can tell she's put a lot of time into perfecting her makeup, and it shows. And I think the accessorization of this is gorgeous. A solid week for her, for sure. I'm gonna give Miss Lightning Aurora a 90.
I'll give her 93.
I'll give her an 85.
Work. La Prada.
Y'all go first.
Oh,
This ain't good. I'll go first.
oh.
This is 3 for 3 now, Miss La Prada. No. The acting and the singing on the runway, the performance of it, sure. Fine. The makeup, consistently bad. The wig, not great. The dress, simple. I will say I think this is my favorite thing she's worn so far. But that's not saying much.
Is she doing like a Mother Mary thing?
I think so.
She said it was for her grandmother.
I don't know.
That's the whole thing. I'm like, she said it was like a tribute to my grandmother, and I was just like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Right.
Like, respectfully, of course.
Respectfully, respectfully to your grandmother, that's beautiful. But what does that have to do? Maybe because she loves her grandmother and the thing is a more. I don't know. It just doesn't go. I don't. The performance was good, but everything else is just kind of meh. All right, and of course this makeup, not a fan.
I don't like the way she paints her lip. I think out of drag, so hot. I don't.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I like, just show me them out of drag. That's all I care about. But in like just the lips, that's my problem. Because I think it's the like even Mama Cow did this season, like the little clown thing. All the way, like, it just doesn't look good. No. But I think out of drag, that's a gorgeous man. Like, I'm sorry, it's very attractive, but this...
I get that. Mine is Lina.
Oh, Lina is great too. Yeah,
Lina's great. And honestly, Melissa.
Oh, Melissa's gorgeous.
Gorge. This is a hot cast. Oh, Morgana.
Oh, yeah.
Full beard, like just father.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll take that any day of the week. Oh God, what do I score this? Oh, and you can see the lace too. Oh no. She's wearing a garment made of materials that is on her body, so I'll give her a 40.
Oh, I'll give her 50. Just because out of drag, they're hot. So
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. And I don't know what Lana's gonna give it, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Oh, 100.
move on to Melissa. Melissa Bianchini. Oh, and for context, Lana gave Prada a 60.
Oh, okay.
I just received her score.
With this one, like, so beautiful, so gorgeous. It's, it's Cupid. We've seen, Cupid, whatever, before, I guess.
Yeah.
But she does it so beautifully, and her face is everything. That judge, I forgot his name. Paolo saying that she needs to do minimal was weird. It's like you're in a drag show. Why
Exactly.
would you want someone to do minimal? That goes against the whole minimal thing. Like,
bring
that
back
goes.
Tommaso Zorzi, please.
Oh no, I didn't like him either.
Oh, I feel like he had better opinions.
True, but I guess apparently he was very hated in Italy.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I've seen, like, in the comments, people do not like him at all. It's crazy. I think we can do with just Chiara and Paola.
I like Paola a lot.
Yeah, I think we don't need 4 judges every episode.
Or honestly, bring the sisters together. Chiara was lovely this episode, honestly.
Yeah. I think the sisters together would be great.
Yeah.
One of them doesn't talk much, though, I noticed.
Chiara.
She seemed very uncomfortable in front of camera.
It seemed like it, didn't it? I also got that. Yeah, I mean, I love this take that Melissa did on Cupid because it's both Cupid and Psyche at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm a slut for art. Like, I'm an art historian. So, like, for me, it's like any reference to art is I'm gonna be a fan of it.
Yeah.
So this interpretation I really enjoyed. The one thing I don't love is the heart made out of the wig.
Oh yeah.
I don't love it. I feel like it cheapens the look just a scotch. Where I don't really love it, but I do love how this material has been molded, and the way that it's a solid material, but yet it still holds its shape and it still had movement on the runway, and that's what I liked about this the most.
Yeah.
Not my favorite thing Melissa's worn, but still a gorgeous garment from her nonetheless.
She makes it too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Next week is hers.
Next week is hers. It has to be, right?
Yeah. I mean,
but it seems like there's a couple seamstresses in the group, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Melissa a 90.
I'll give it a 95, just because she's mother.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Lana has given her an 87 from the Beyond.
Yeah.
Lina Galore.
Face beautiful.
Yes.
Runway, I'm indifferent. Like, I think. Yeah, what do you guys think? I don't really have any strong opinions on this one.
I was a little confused. I get the reference. She said the reference, and I was like, yes. But I want it to be a little bit more amped up.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's a piece of fabric draped across her body.
Yeah.
And a skirt, kind of. Like, it's not a piece of fabric wrapped around her waist, but like it kind of is.
Yeah.
It's like the cuntiest version of this is a piece of fabric wrapped around your waist. Kind of. Like, I don't know. Face, always gorgeous. What I was confused about is Priscilla calling all the safe queens and then specifically calling Lina and going, we expected a lot from you. You need to step it up. I'm like,
that was crazy, but I think apparently she's very, very big in the Italy drag scene.
That's what I've seen
like,
as well.
Really huge, and it's kind of like Brigading in Philippines.
Yeah.
Where she's also big, but like was safe. So they were pushing her. So it kind of apparently is like that. So she's like
Okay.
so big, so that they're trying to give her a push. Because
Okay.
she's probably like a contender for crown for them.
I mean, there's realistic. I think there's 3 contenders for the crown at this point:
I agree.
Silvana, Lina, Melissa.
Melissa, yeah.
Yeah. So I think everyone's doing well for the most part, but like that's of everybody here. That would be 3.
Yeah.
Lana, what do you think of Lina?
I liked it. It was alright.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite thing Lena has worn. We all know my favorite is Psycho.
Oh,
Period.
Oh, that was so unique.
Perfect.
So good.
So stupidly good. But this one, I kind of, after coming off of last week to this week, I was kind of like, oh. She set, and I agree with the judges, she set the bar so high that we expect more, and this just didn't give us more. This was kind of like, oh, what is that? You just drape something over another something? It just, I was a little let down, but it was okay. It was fine.
The reference to the painting, though, is spot on, and that's what did it for me.
And I get it. And I get it, and I understand it. And she is a very conceptual, amazing conceptual point. And I get it. And I met the painting, because I did look at the painting afterwards to make sure. It makes sense, but it's just not exciting. And I'm like, if you're going to do a painting as a concept, it has to be something that's a little bit more exciting to translate onto the runway. It just looks like, oh, you just draped a piece of red fabric around another nude illusion bodysuit and a white. It didn't excite anything. But I still love Lina, and I still am a fan of her makeup always. She knows her point of view on her makeup. But this just was a little underwhelming.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her a 75.
I will give her 65.
Yeah, I'll give her 65 too.
Did I miss anybody other than Melissa?
No.
Okay, great. That was. By the way, I like Melissa's look. I felt she should have been safe. Because
fair. Okay.
I don't think it was enough to be in the high end. And I love Melissa.
Just looking at the runway.
Yeah, just looking at the runway, Leila should have had that spot.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
If they were looking at the Rusical performance, I think she should have won.
She should have won. Melissa should have won if it was the musical spot for sure.
Yeah. La Sheeva.
I forgot about this look completely. I feel like I'm looking at this look for the first time right now.
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
How is this hard? Like, what was her reasoning?
I think it was supposed to be like a dominatrix thing to show that like there's different facets to love or something along those lines.
But if you're gonna do a dominatrix, why are you doing a gown that's
exactly
not leather or like at least similar material?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm sorry, I know I cut you off a little bit, but
you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I completely forgot about this look, and there's a reason. It's not good. So we moved for me.
It's ill-fitting. I don't like the glove. I don't like whatever the tulle straps are happening. The way the lace is on there, I don't love. Again, if you're going to do a dominatrix thing, I agree with you, Nito. Why are you not doing leather?
And this whole wig popping up at the top, like, is that not what it?
I think it's a curl.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna say, is that not glued down? What is happening? It's so weird. Okay.
No, I think that might be her shading over her lace, and she just shaded a little bit too much.
Okay.
Also, if you're gonna do a pageanty like dominatrix, do it like Latrice did.
Yeah.
If you remember with the anal beads on head,
I do.
That was such a it was still pageant with the gown.
Yeah.
But it was you could tell that it was dominatrix, still with like a weird cookie vibe. So I feel like this is just, I don't know. I feel like the idea is probably tacked on later.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a fan.
I'll give her a 30.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be
Actually-
generous. I'll give her 50.
You're very generous because both of you are generous. I am not. I am pleading.
The first, we have to inform Niru of, so we, inspired by our good friend and your good friend, Minnie Cooper, if we just choose we don't want to score a look because it's so bad, we plead the Pomara fifth.
Oh my god. Okay, I plead the Pomara 5th too. Then.
Great.
Well, good.
Love it.
Right.
Okay.
Good.
Love it.
Because I definitely plead for more of it on this. 'Cause bleh. Bleh.
Oh
Fair.
my god.
And she on my team.
Under.
Me too.
Look, and she on my team. I'm supposed to like, no, I can't.
Right.
Bleh. Bleh.
Yeah. Down Under getting renewed. Gag.
Oh,
Gag.
that was a gag, and I'm excited for the Bring Back My Girl.
I know you're excited for the Bring Back My Girls, Niru, because there might be a feature in that from someone here in this podcast today who may have caused a little bit of drama that I had to damage control after the Bring Back My Girls. Niru,
Definitely wasn't me.
I'll give you the tea after, Lana.
Thanks. Oh,
Our dear sweet angel Vezirja.
She looked like somebody from. She should have been on The Greatest Showman. A very bad off Broadway version of the show, Greatest Showman.
Oh no.
I didn't like this at all. I didn't like this at all. I was like, why are the pants so short? No, they're not that short. They fit all right.
No, the heels are just high.
The heels is high. I don't like it. She looks. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's all I gotta say. I don't like it. I don't want to be the dead horse. I just don't like it. I feel bad.
Oh, Niru, we can't hear you now. No.
Are we good?
Yes. Was it loose?
Yeah, I
What?
thought it was loose when she was walking.
It looked a little ill-fitting.
Yeah,
A little bit. Just a
A little
scotch.
bit. Yeah.
it wasn't her night.
No.
First, they done put her next to Melissa, and then now, it just was not her night, unfortunately.
She's the MC at a big top.
I like that the concept was different, but I didn't get the concept for the runway. But
Yeah,
I actually think the pantsuit and the blazer, I actually think they both look good. It's just like the shirt was a little ill-fitting, but I love that it's still the red and black theme to reference the Albanian flag. So I did really love that.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Now I catch it. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I mean, I got it, and I was like, she's definitely sticking to things. But I was like, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely better than La Sheeva, I can tell you that.
It
That
will.
part.
I will not be pleading.
No. I'm still going to give her a 65.
I will give her 60.
I'll give her 70 because she was funny this episode.
Period.
That part.
Period.
Oh,
Morgana.
Bless her heart.
I didn't hate this garment. I'm going to be honest. I didn't hate it. I didn't get it for the category.
Yeah.
Because it didn't give me Cupid at all. But I didn't get Cupid at all.
Either. I didn't either. I was like, is she an angel?
She
she a
just had
clown?
it in her closet.
But it's a gorgeous bodysuit. That's the thing.
It's a
It's
lip
gorgeous.
sync gown.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
win like a challenge in All Stars and they make you change, this is what you wear.
Absolutely.
It's cute, but it's just like I don't get the thing. And then I'm like, and why are we putting gold flakes on our chin like a gold beard? Like, is that what it's supposed to be? I
Because
don't
she's an
get it.
angel. Because she's
Right.
Cupid.
And but keep it with gold beard flex. I don't know. I just didn't get it. It was very confusing.
Yeah.
And then I loved the judges are like, we need you to step outside of your box. And her fully in confessional going, what exactly do you think my box is, judges? I loved that. I loved that. I was like, that's funny. She's giving the few moments she's had, she's been funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what's happening here? I'm still gonna give her a 65 because I don't think it fits the runway, but she looks beautiful.
Yeah, I would give her 60.
I was gonna give her 60.
Y'all are matching today.
When you were
Big
here,
black.
Kara. Oh,
Silvana.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Sure.
This was one of my favorite things she's worn, and this was so dang good. That wig being up like that, perfection. And what made me laugh was when she came back, it was drooping down to the back, and it was to the side. She was like, "Yeah, it lost it.
It was
not-
hairspray in a dream, and she lost the dream as soon as she walked back into Untucked.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I love it. And the way it bounced when she came out and this dress. Oh, this is how you're going to do rainbow flag colors and love in this way. And then her story about her and her partner getting married finally and being able to celebrate. I loved everything about this. It was so beautiful. It was so well done. It wasn't just like coming down in straight lines. I love the way it went to the side and everything curved off. It was a beautiful dress. It was the cake element of it all. I love this so much, and her makeup looks so good in this. I was like, all right, Miss Vanna, yes, Vanna, period. I love a good season queen as well, so I'm here for her. Period.
I think her story was great. I'm not a huge fan of the runway. I mean, I like it. I don't think she should have been high, maybe. If we're looking at just the runway.
I agree with you.
Mm.
But I like
I
the
stand
story.
alone here.
I'm glad that she's able to, marry. I mean, I know Italy has, Italy is homophobic.
Italy is
So
bad for us.
yeah. So, I like the story behind it. I don't know if I'm in love with the outfit. I love the hair though, and I love her makeup this episode. I don't know if
So wait, Italy is homophobic
a
Very.
lot. Yeah, the
and
government
is
liked her.
and is racist. It's not good
Yeah.
for any of us. We can't go
No.
there. We
Yeah.
can't go
No.
there.
No.
Okay, I see you. Italy. Go ahead.
No. If Eurovision's in Italy anytime soon again, nope, not going.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
No.
I think this is good. I do agree with you, Nito. I wouldn't have put her in my top 3 personally. I think mine honestly would have been, I would have swapped Silvana for Leila.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is what I would have done.
Okay.
I agree.
Because we'll talk about Sypario here in a second. But I do love this. I think it's really well constructed. I like the message. Obviously, it's very personal to her, and I love that. I love that we're getting a different shoe from her, thankfully. We're getting a different silhouette, and we're getting a different concept. And that's all I've asked of her throughout the whole thing. I'm like, I just don't want to see that Latrice Royale black ankle boot anymore. You wore it 3 times in one episode. We got to do some different shoes, and we are doing different shoes, and I love it. A big improvement from last week, which I'll be honest, her share, hated it.
Hated it too.
Hated it.
I did not think it should have won.
Hated it.
I was like,
I still think she should have won because she was really talented in the challenge, but with the runway, no.
They said it's a mix of the runway and the talent, and I was like,
Because it doesn't
it doesn't
Italia
matter.
judging. Italia
Yeah.
judging. But
Yeah.
I'm still gonna give Silvana an 88.
I'm going to give her a 98.
I'll give her 70 for the hair. And I
Love
think
it.
her narrator was pretty good.
Her narrator was good. I think if I'm judging it based on challenge and runway, she would have been in the top for me.
I agree. If I was including the challenge, top. Just
Yeah.
runway, safe.
I would have swapped with Leila.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sypario.
last up, Sypario.
My favorite look of the night.
This was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Sypario stan.
We all are here.
And so I was so happy. And I think if I'm going to say it, I would say it like, I think if we include a runway and the Rusical, she
won.
could have won either way.
She could have won. Yeah.
So, she was so good. This is incredible. Beautiful. And the message is loud and clear. Like it's
Loud and clear.
It's so good.
It was such a good look. This was such a good moment for Sypario. I
Yeah.
was like, this was your week. This was your week. The challenge, she slayed it. This look blew me away. When she walked out, I was like, oh. And then she turned around and let that train roll out, and I was like, oh, you are killing it. It was beautiful. I was a fan. I knew Sypario was gonna give us some dramatic moments and drama in her runways, and this was one of the ones I was looking for. I was very happy with this one.
Yeah.
Very, very
Also,
happy.
that being the flag, not like just a pride flag, but the
Yes,
including everything. That was great.
everything.
Yeah. That's what I loved the most because I was like, we're getting all of it in there.
Mhm.
The most not up to date, but I guess that's kind of the right word. Is like the most inclusive of the
Flag.
Pride Progress flags, and I
Mhm.
loved seeing it. And juxtaposing the flag against this look that is just, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen on Drag Race. Like, I'm so happy that I get to experience this look.
Yeah.
And the way she explained it, the way that it's constructed, all of the ruching and the billowing, and it's all so chaotic and yet gorgeous and like elegant at the same time. And just the cap with the little with the pins. No need for a wig. I don't need a wig. Who needs wigs? Not me.
And her face looked beautiful.
Beautiful.
So good.
You know, all this runway needed was a fog machine. Because you imagine her walking out with a fog machine and she looked like she's floating on a cloud.
Oh.
I would have been in tears, like, oh, how beautiful!
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give Sypario, I think, the highest level of score that we currently have on this podcast, which is Mugther.
Mugther, I will give her a
Mugther.
I will give her a Mugther, a Kundala, a Overflow,
all of it.
a Titanic.
All of it.
Shoot, my cup is at the bottom of the ocean.
All of it.
All of it. It's everything. She slayed the house down with the boots.
She did slay the house down with the boots.
All of it.
All of it. This was previously just for Bernie. We have since expanded to people other than Bernie when deserved, and this is deserved. So
deserved. She ate.
Well, that's the runway. We did it.
We did it.
And we get our results. We find out that we're being judged primarily on runway for some reason. Whatever. And we get our top three, which is Silvana, Melissa, and Sypario. Okay.
Melissa's third week in the top.
Melissa's third week in the row.
Even Silvana.
Because she is Mother. Yeah. She is like, I will say, Melissa has not missed on the runway yet.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
She ain't missed. It's
next
3
week,
weeks in.
she won't either.
And she won't either because next week is okay. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she ain't missed. So I'm happy for her.
Yeah. And it felt very fitting that the queen whose name translates to curtain wins the Rusical. So I'm thrilled for Sypario. Could not be happier.
Could not be happier.
And we get our bottom three. Vezirja, Sissy Lea, and Morgana. Okay.
With La Prada right there and with Sheeva right there.
Yeah.
With Sheeva right there. And those people are on my draft, y'all. So I'm not, y'all know if I don't like you, I don't like it. And I didn't like either of their looks.
Yeah, I feel like if we're including the runway and the challenge or just the runway, I think La Sheeva would have been there either way. Should have been there either way.
Over,
I would maybe say Morgana.
Yeah,
I want to put Morgana in there. I would have took Sissy out and put La Prada and Sheeva in there. Like,
you know what? Yeah.
Honestly,
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what La Prada or La Sheeva did in the Rusical, quite frankly. And I remember Morgana being one of the hench people, just being on the side, being kind of creepy. And I was like, that's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, but you gonna tell me that we're judging this basically on the runway. That's what you said, judges. This is the runway. So if we're going by the runway, Sissy and Morgana was not bottom 3 worthy. It should have been La Prada and La Sheeva because them outfits was, what were they?
Yeah.
Like, what was it? But whatever.
Whatever. And we get our bottom 2 of Sissy, who they want to send home soon, and Vezirja, who they wanted to send home this episode.
Now. Mm-hmm.
The fact that Sissy's track record right now is low bottom,
Ridiculous.
homophobic.
Antonina Nutshell is quaking.
Truly, Antonina Nutshell is quaking.
Yeah.
But we get a lip sync to, of course, a Paula and Kiara song. This one being Mata Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this may or may not have been the weakest lip sync so far.
May or may not.
Like the people in front of you, like the song that you're performing, it needed to be more high energy.
Yeah.
Like you need to go all out. You need to make sure that the people in front of you say "whoa."
Right. It was very. Yeah.
They could have eliminated both of them, and I would have said, okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
No shade. Sissy, we love you here, and Vezirja, we also love you here.
But
I'm going to be honest.
If we're going to pick one or the other, because that's what you have to do, I think they picked the right one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But both of them were a little like, meh.
Yeah, it was the weakest lip sync so far. Not bad either, but not
weakest, not as great.
Not great.
Mm-hmm.
And really, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Vezirja.
I really like her.
I really like her. Her entire sentiment as she was leaving about, wanting to represent Albania and being a queer voice for Albanians. I love that.
Yeah.
And that's
Priscilla
what I
cried.
like.
Even Priscilla got a little emotional.
I didn't know she was capable of such emotion.
Yeah, like making a brick cry is crazy.
It's really difficult to do.
Yeah.
Truck drivers more so, like even harder.
Now she's a Buick driver.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. A Buick driver is still pretty difficult. But I'm gonna miss her levity. She brought a lot of levity and joy to confessionals and to the workroom and to the challenges, and I am gonna miss that on this season.
I agree.
I agree. She is going to be a light that is no longer there. I personally am happy that I don't have to fake break like I know her name and can get called out on pronouncing her name correctly. But I am going to miss her as a human being, as a person. She brought very much light and joy to the workroom and to the show and the entertainment. And I hope that her being on this show can help any more queens in Albania feel free to come out and be themselves and perform and entertain and do what drag queens do, and let's just have a good time. So I hope more Albanian queens can come out and do that.
Go stream her music as well. Her song from her talent show is available, music video and everything. So go stream it.
Yeah. Period.
Also, if there's ever like an Italian All Stars, I think she should be there.
There is going to be, allegedly.
Oh, that's nice.
I think we got confirmation of that.
Oh.
So I would like to see it.
Yeah, she would be great.
One last time, Lana, if you can pronounce her name right.
Vezirja.
Great. Cheers to you, bitch. We love you.
Did I say it right or wrong? Was that wrong?
You did.
You said it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vezirja. Yeah, cool.
I used to say Vezirja.
That's what we all thought it was pre-season. That she walked in, she's like, "I'm Vezirja," and I was like, "Oh,
Vezirja." Okay.
J's are pronounced as I's. I remember.
I wonder what that means. What does it mean? Do we know?
Oh, I think she said it. I don't remember. I think she said. But next week, Design Challenge.
Design Challenge.
It looks like that Canada's Drag Race Challenge where they're all given the same boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
all red. Like all red.
Yeah, because it was all red materials. So I'm like, is it the challenge where they all get the same material?
Oh, I hope it's like the red stuff, but different materials.
I hope so too.
Yeah, some get like leather, pleather, or some like stuff different.
Some
All I
red
know is-
lace so Lightning Aurora can hide horns
Yeah.
again.
I'm
And
bad.
the judges can gag, pretend
All
to
right.
gag. Oh.
Kiara going, ah! I
Is
love
that
her.
gay
I love
shock?
her though. It is indeed gay shock.
But yeah, yes. But all I know is we're gonna have some breakdowns and people are just crying and I'm like, oh, I don't
Silvana.
know what I'm doing. I was like, oh, that's no way
So-
they leave us hanging.
Silvana having a breakdown.
A
Yeah, for me.
breakdown.
I'm like,
Her what's it called? Vulnerability era.
Mhm.
yes, she's getting her.
Mhm.
This is part of her winner edit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I think
We'll see.
Melissa is gonna win this episode, like the upcoming episode.
Yeah,
She
I
has
think.
that. I mean, we've seen her looks. She's incredible.
I think it's Melissa's or Lina's.
Mhm.
Oh, Lina Galore. Yeah, she's also a
Yeah.
designer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they might give it to Lina then since because they had that
Bless
whole.
her.
And she doesn't have a win yet.
Yeah.
They told her to step it up. I think she's going
Right.
to.
And
I'd like to
yes.
see it.
I would mind it.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm happy with Melissa not winning for like the next few episodes, so that she doesn't peak too quickly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like we've seen. Hopefully, Organza wins this week or something because we've seen like 2 wins,
Yeah.
or like it's gonna be like Crystal Versace.
Crystal Versace and Jiria even like
Yeah.
peaking very early and then falling off of it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So before we go, we do have a draft update.
Ooh.
So we drafted our favorites preseason, and because there were 13 queens new to, we all decided we were all going to draft Melissa together.
Oh.
So all 3 of us have Melissa on our teams.
It only makes sense.
It only made sense. There were 13. There were only 3 of us drafting. Sure. So currently sitting in 3rd place is Lana
Okay.
with 40 points, with currently a team of Melissa, La Prada, La Sheeva, and Lightning Aurora,
Okay.
having already lost Adriana Picasso.
Yep.
In 2nd place is me. Hello. I have 42 points. My team is Melissa, Sissy Lea, Lina, Leila, and I just lost Vezirja.
Oh, okay.
Very upset about it. And David, our other Italia co-host, is currently in the lead with 49.5 points, with a team of Melissa, Silvana, Sypario, and Morgana, having just lost Amy last week. So we now have all lost 1 person each.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
but
that's
David
nice.
has the most wins.
That's a fun
Yeah.
game.
It is.
Wow.
I love drafting preseason because it's just like, who knows what's going to happen? And I love it. But that is that. Niru, thank you so much for joining the Cup family today. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun talking shit
Come back
about La
anytime.
Galore. La Sheeva, sorry, not La.
Lashiva. Not Lina. No, how dare you?
Sorry, my bad.
Well, anytime you want to talk crap about Lashiva, come back here.
When
We're
she does
happy to have you.
bad, like she's in the bottom or something,
I'll let you know. Yep. I'll text you.
People are gonna comment like, "Oh, I hate her." I don't. I'm just joking, of course, exaggerating. But then
Of
you
course.
hit me off the first thing. But
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
We'll defend you. I'll defend that. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%. But
thank you.
I want to thank you all so much for joining us for our coverage of Drag Race Italia Season 3. We'll be back next week, same time, same place, different panel probably, to talk about Episode 4. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are slowly growing, and we appreciate all the support that we have from all of you. Hit all the buttons that say you support us. If you hit the dislike, hit it twice. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at The Cup Pod for all of our most up-to-date Cup news and our funny moments, because we are some funny bitches. And down in the description below, you could follow me and Lana, and also go follow everything Nito is doing. On TikTok, beautiful things. Twitter, beautiful things.
Yeah.
Overall, in general, beautiful things. And guess what? They're a beautiful human too.
Oh,
So,
Period.
can confirm, met them in person. So, you have anything else you want to promote, Nitu?
I mean, I just want to say that we're gonna bring press conference back soon once I fix my laptop. So, you know, it'll probably be gonna be a US season, but you know, it's probably gonna be one of those seasons. But it'll be
Great.
soon.
Great.
Hopefully. So, I
Love
just
it,
had
love it.
that. Other than that, just thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Anytime. Happy to have you.
Yeah,
And-
I'm excited. I hope I can come back soon.
I think you might. Maybe. Who knows? Also, go get your merch. Link in the description below. So,
Oh.
with all that being said, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So, goodbye, viewers. We love you.